Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your morning cup of news fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your Daily Local. We are live from the White Cane Coffee Cafe this morning. It is Thursday, June 1st, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of Dragon's Roast. And as you can see, the cafe is open through all this downtown construction in the plaza across from Tops. Stop in, get yourself a fresh cup, maybe a cinnamon roll or scone. And as the temperature starts to heat up, they've got you covered there as well with some iced lemonade, iced mocha, and iced tea. Stop in and cool yourself down with one of those cool drinks. No problem. White Cane's available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. And you can also get your favorite roast to brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. And now let's take a look at today's news. While Warren County School District science teachers might be inclined to include the total solar eclipse as part of their lesson plan next year, they won't be doing so during the eclipse itself. During a special meeting Wednesday, the Warren County School District Board of Directors approved a change to the 2023-24 school calendar that will keep students at home during the Great American Eclipse set to occur on April 8th. Warren County is predicted to be in the path of the eclipse, but the timing could lead to student safety issues, thus the change. Quote, "This is a conversation I never in 30 years of education thought I would need to say, but I will be," Superintendent Amy Stewart said. April 8th of 2024 is slated to be a solar eclipse, and that wouldn't normally be something that we would be talking about, but we are directly in the path, and it goes through the county on a diagonal and is set to pass here at 3:18 in the afternoon, which is during dismissal. There are dangers to watching the eclipse and seeing it. There's special glasses that everyone needs to do, and that sort of thing. So we don't want kids to be walking home or being on the bus and not being supervised. In an 8-0 vote, Board Member Arthur Stewart was absent from the meeting last night. Board Professional Development Day, originally scheduled for April 15th to April 8th. Quote, "Everybody's in agreement on that, so the kids can be at home just to the timing of the event," Superintendent Stewart said. "We don't want anybody to ruin their eyesight because of the eclipse without being supervised. I know that's a strange explanation, but that is the truth." 2 other revisions were made for January 2024 as well. The Professional Development Day scheduled for January 22nd was moved to January 16th, and the start of the second semester was moved from January 23rd to January 18th. A link to the revised calendar can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com. The Pennsylvania Game Commission urges Pennsylvanians to resist the urge to interfere with young wildlife or remove any wild animal from its natural setting. Such contact can be harmful to both people and wildlife, the Game Commission said, and wild animals can lose their natural fear of humans, making it difficult, even impossible, for them to ever again live normally in the wild. And anytime wildlife is handled, there's always a risk people could contract diseases or parasites such as fleas, ticks, and lice. While some young animals might appear to be abandoned, usually they are not. It's likely their mothers are watching over them from somewhere nearby. So when encountering young wildlife, be it deer, birds, raccoons, or other animals, the best thing you can do is leave it alone. Quote, "Well-intentioned people appear to be alone, not realizing its mother is nearby and it's not in need of help," said Matthew Schnupp, PA Game Commission Wildlife Management Director. That's one reason why leaving young wildlife undisturbed in the wild typically is the best solution when encountering young wild animals. Adult animals often leave their young while they forage for food, but they don't go far, and they do return. Wildlife also often relies on a natural defensive tactic called the hider strategy, where young animals will remain motionless and hide in surrounding cover while adults draw the attention of potential predators or other intruders away from their young. Deer employ this strategy, and deer fawns are sometimes assumed to be abandoned when, in fact, their mothers are nearby. More information about what you can do when you encounter wildlife can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com. The Warren YMCA, in conjunction with the Community Blood Bank, will be hosting a blood drive on Friday, June 2nd, from 1 to 5 p.m. Anyone who donates will automatically be entered to win a $100 gas gift card. 3 winners will be chosen and will get their choice of gas station. The blood drive will be on the Bloodmobile at the Warren YMCA. Donors must be at least 17 years old or 16 with parental consent, weigh at least 110 pounds, have no tattoos or piercings within the last 3 months, and be in general good health. A photo ID is required, and walk-ins are welcome. A reminder, the registration is now open for the City of Warren Summer Playground program this summer. Registration is open to any child age 7 to 13. Children under 7 will need to be accompanied by a parent or guardian. The playground program will run from June 19th through August 11th, with playgrounds open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, weather permitting. The only scheduled closure is on Tuesday, July 4th. Registration form can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com or on the city website, and completed forms can be emailed to Program Director Cassie Damcott at kdamcott@cityofwarrenpa.gov. We'll be right back with a look at today's weather forecast after this quick word from our sponsor.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
And welcome back to your Morning Cup of News. Brian Hagberg with you here for Your Daily Local. And now let's take a look at today's weather forecast courtesy of the National Weather Service in State College. Today, we can expect plenty of sunshine with a high temperature reaching near 89 degrees. So be sure to apply sunscreen and drink plenty of water if you plan to be outside today. Winds will be calm in the morning and gradually shift to the northeast, picking up speed to around 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. Moving into tonight, the skies will remain mostly clear as the temperature will drop to around 56 degrees. North winds will bleed at a speed of 7, becoming calm after midnight. We'll be right back with your Morning Cup of Sports after this quick message.
Providing a great cup of coffee and a better life for the blind and disabled. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
And now let's send it over to my colleague Andy Close for your Morning Cup of Sports.
Good Thursday morning, June the 1st. It's time for your Morning Cup of Sports powered by White Cane Coffee. In boys minors Little League action, it was the Drug Task Force coming out on top, defeating the Rouse 12-11. Thomas Salter scored the winning run in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lincoln Mortensen led the task force with 2 hits, while Luke Wentworth added a double for the Rouse. Emmett Snyder and Jacob Spiveri, as well as Ryan Klonowski, combined for the win on the mound for the Drug Task Force. Elsewhere on Tuesday, it was Tanner Stewart flying over the catcher and touching home, lifting A&B Heating to a 6-5 win over Allegheny Prince in boys majors action. It's hard to believe Little League season is winding down. All-Star tryouts coming up this Saturday, beginning at 9 a.m. at Betts Jackson and running throughout the day. It's girls minors, majors, and juniors, and boys minors and majors. Little League tryouts, All-Star tryouts on Saturday at Betts Jackson. That is your morning look into sports powered by, your Morning Cup of Sports powered by White Cane Coffee. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thanks so much for that look into sports, Andy. And don't forget, everyone, to head over to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. You can also subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click subscribe to our newsletter, enter your email address, and get the newsletter delivered straight to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your Morning Cup of News, fueled by White Cane Coffee, and every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation. Our guest this week will be former Warren County Sheriff and presumptive soon-to-be Warren County Commissioner Ken Claycamp. Ken spent a long time serving Warren County, and it should be a great conversation on Saturday, and certainly one that you won't want to miss. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I hope everyone has a great Thursday, and remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
You know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane Coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories, Let's make memories together.